Christianity is not a religion for the righteous. Christianity is not a message of salvation for those who are good people who just want to be a little better. Christianity is salvation for sinners. And the reality is we are all sinners. You know what Paul says in Ephesians chapter 2? He says, we were by nature children of wrath. That's really all you need to say. Even the slightest sin is worthy of condemnation and the wrath of God. So when we want to sort of hierarchicalize sin or prioritize sin, we're sort of missing fundamentally the point that we are a sinner, the point of the gospel, we are a sinner separated from God. It's not a question of sins or the heinousness of my sins. It's that my sin and I as a sinner, I am separated from a holy God. And this is the beauty of the gospel, that Jesus Christ, who knew no sin, became sin for us. So my sin, all of it in its heinousness, is put on Christ. And on the cross, Christ endured the cup of God's wrath that is poured out on sin. That's the gospel. What do you say to your friend who says, hey, I'm beyond the pale of the gospel, and in this instance it's, I'm gay, I can't become a Christian. It could be whatever it is. Well, you don't know me. You don't know how bad I am. I'm beyond the pale of the gospel. No, categorically no. Christ Jesus came into this world to save sinners. That's the gospel. That's the hope of the gospel. It's the hope for us. As buttoned up as we look, Nathan, we are children of wrath.
It took a lot of work this morning to look like this.
It took a lot. We even had help. But without the gospel, right, we're all sinners saved by grace.